In the same way that we wanted our kids to have autonomy and agency when it comes to their socio-emotional skills, the management of their own behavior, so awareness of themselves and skills to not only gain composure when upset, but navigate all different kinds of situations. We wanted kids to have that same agency and confidence when they're approaching any kind of problem, even a problem that isn't social or interpersonal in nature. And that's one of the goals of our makerspaces. So on the one hand, we know that being able to work on a project in a hands-on way that's connected to the learning reinforces the learning, makes school fun, but it also gives our kids certain skills that are invaluable. Right? We talk about kids having grit. Well, they get that when they work in the makerspace, when they get feedback from their peers, and then they have to try something again and understand that it's got to fail 3 or 4 times before they come up with a final product that works. They're gaining confidence, they're learning how to persevere through adversity, they're learning that you don't give up, that you keep trying and you keep working, and that something can always improve. And those are skills that they get in the makerspace, and that are so important for our kids to have to be successful.
Making takes on a variety of forms in my classroom, whether it's through the art center, through animation studio, through writing, or through the actual makerspace where students are exploring, they're tinkering with a variety of materials, loose parts.
So our challenge is to see if we can launch it farther and higher. I can make it fly farther by picking it up. So this one you can pick it up. This one, pick it up. But this one, I think I want it to be down so it'll just fly upwards. I'm finding a way to make it go higher. It went high! So that one went high. So I'm gonna show you what this one can do to see. So that one went far. My name is Sasha. I was at the makerspace and I made my third catapult. And so I discovered when I tested it out, this one, it doesn't go far like this one does. This one goes high. So what do you notice? I noticed 2 things. Can you speak up?
Our emoji project started with the idea based off of our unit of study for activism. Students were introduced to a young girl named Raouf, who's a 15-year-old student that lives in England, and she actually designed the first headscarf emoji since she's Muslim, and she felt out within her group of friends when she wanted to represent herself. So based off of that idea and that inspiration, the students really felt empowered and wanted to then express themselves. So they learned how to write the opinion piece. Then in our art center, they actually sketched out their piece. In the makerspace, they designed with perler beads. So it was a process of like learning about a new material, the plastic, how it melts when you iron it, how you actually lay it out to create the design. And then in the animation studio, we used a program called Chatterpix. So the students took their writing presentation and then recorded it through the Chatterpix app.
We had to sketch it in art center, then bring it over to makerspace, and then put it together, and then we could iron it and let it dry, and then we had to do typing and have something to say about it, like what it represents. I designed mine with puffy and curly hair. It represents that all people have different hair. They don't just have straight hair. They also have curly hair, wavy hair, all kind of different hair. I like that you could do what represents you. It was really fun.
These skills that they're doing in our classroom, and especially within the makerspace, are skills that they'll have for the rest of their lives.
I find the idea that school can be joyful and a place that kids enjoy coming to, while also gaining the very important and necessary academic skills they need, to be what compels me most about this school model. I believe that this school could be a nice proof point when our kids do really well in the standardized tests to say, wait a second, you can take time to care about the whole child and to have attention to the whole child, while also giving kids these strong intellectual and academic skills that they'll need